Hi, I'm Keiko at WisteriaSuriRanch, and today I'm going to give you a quick barn tour and how we organize our barn. So I'm going to give you a quick description and then I'll show you around carrying the camera around. So first of all, I'm actually in a management area. So this is a slightly smaller area. I think this one's like 10 by 10 or maybe a little bit bigger, but we have one here and then one in the front. And so this is where I keep my stuff like oats and hay and some of the bins with tools, shearing tools and stuff like that. And this is where I like to invite my younger animals. Let's see, here's Milano and Kyler. And I like to bring my younger animals in here to get them used to it being a good area. So this is where I might give shots without restraint, because they'll come in and I can just sort of practice first and then give them shots here. So this is my management area. You do want to have a smaller space within your barn that you can start working with them and training them. It will make your management, excuse you, so much easier. The front pen is also for me to be able to separate groups. So within my girls, I have some that are really aggressive eaters and others that are slower and not as aggressive. So I like to have enough pens to be able to split them out. So I'm currently in my girls' barn, which is about 30 feet by 26 or so. And right now, so this is usually my girls' barn, and if I have babies I can sort of split them off into different areas. But right now I'm actually using it as a partial weaning pen for Milano and Kyler. So I will kind of walk you around and show you that. And then we have a little boy's barn, which is kind of a transition, since you don't want to, well, it kind of depends, but we generally will not put younger boys with the mature Herdsires for safety. So we have a little boys barn, which is a transition barn for the younger boys to kind of grow up and get bigger, and then we have the main Herdsire barn, and I'll walk you to all of that. So the main Herdsire barn, we have 3 males in there right now, and we keep at least like 2 gates in between so that they're not breeding when we don't want them to. We don't really want them breeding in the summer because high risk of pregnancy loss and problems with pregnancy. And yes, so with the boys, if I have 3 boys, I like to have 3 stalls or 3 pens in case there is a naughty male and I can give them a time out. It makes it a lot easier. Males are a lot more of a management headache. So, you know, you can already see I already have 2 barns for the males in separate areas, and then I have 1 large girls' barn. So that's kind of how we have them grouped together, and I will walk you around and show you the different areas. Okay, so this is the front of the girls' barn. So this is the 30 feet wide by I think about 26 feet long, and I have it divided into 3 sections, as you can see, but generally this area is all used by the girls. So let me just walk you through. So that's their poop pile I haven't cleaned yet. There's the water buckets, so I have to check that every day. So this is one side of the barn, and I have their bins. So I haven't done my chores yet, so I have to fill those up. And then we have the hanging grain treat feeders, and then we've got the center management area. So this is the front part of the management area, and then you'll probably recognize my management area here that you see. There's Milano eating. Yeah, and lots of bins, lots of hay. And then right now, so I will close this gate after Milano's done. This is actually the right side of the barn. Hi, Kyler. Okay, let me walk over. Okay, so this is the right side of the barn. Right now I'm using it as a weaning pen. So I'm coming in here, so here's a gate. So they're getting the 10 by 26 area for weaning. So we got the bins here, and then they have access to management area. So this is really easy, great way to access the management area. So every group has access, and I can close all 3 doors, all 3 gates. So there's one, so they can come in through the front. They can also come in from the all-girls side. So this is really great setup for that. Okay, so this is still the girls' barn, but right now it's being used as a weaning pen, and I'm walking right towards the little boys' barn. So I have this one connected with a gate. Go ahead and open this since the little boys have access. Oops, sorry, let me just get my feet here. Okay, and so this is a smaller barn. And the back actually comes off, and we should take that off during the summer. But since the boys are still using it more as like a training pen and using the girls' barn as their main area at night and throughout the day, I haven't fully cleaned this one up yet. But they have access to this one. Let me walk through. So they all the barns lead to smaller pens or to pasture. Depending on which pen we're working on. Okay, and then over there, I've got my big boys barn. Let me make sure I don't trip over anything. And our second gate kind of broke, so we're using a corral panel right now. It's always a work in progress. Okay, this isn't a very good angle of the barn, but this is my big boys barn. I think they're all in there eating. And I do have, I think this one's a 24 by 24, and actually let me go over there. Let me pause this. Okay, so now I'm actually in the big boys barn. So there's Princeton. Hello, honey. So here's, hi, one bit. Oh, you look like you've been eating some oats. Hi, honey. Oh, you're gonna give me a kiss. Love you. So there's a gate here, so I can close them off in this pen if I need to. There's also another corner pen, again with gates. And then, hey guys. So this is the boys' barn again. You can kind of see we need to do some weed whacking. Okay, and then this pen leads out to the back. Okay. Let's see, so they have access back here. And it's always a work in progress. So there's a gate going this way. And then there's just ways to get out here. So mostly the big boys hang out in this back pen here. The little boys' pen, it connects to the little boys' pasture over there, but we can flip them back and forth. So you see a couple gates there. Yeah. And then this pasture that you can take alongside on the outside into the back, we've got a couple acres back there. The girls usually have to walk around to go all the way over there. So that's kind of our setup in a nutshell. If we were to do it again, I'm not sure how we do it. It might be different, but you know, it works. So anyway, have an amazing day. Bye now.